Guys, I literally have not posted since it was 17 days before you left was the last time I posted. Come spend the day with us while we answer your guys' questions. The last time I had you guys ask questions and answer them on YouTube, it was about like why Chase was joining the military, his expectations, blah blah blah, and how I felt, whatever. And we are gonna kind of go back over those things and how his experience was and what our thoughts are now and what we're doing in the future, what are our next steps, stuff like that. Sound good? I had you guys ask some questions over on Instagram, things you wanted me to ask him or questions you had for both of us. So we're gonna answer those as we spend the day together. Our first stop of the day is Trader Joe's if Chase can figure out how to get there. Oh, he's
Yeah, flip you off. Backing out, you.
So a lot of the first comments I got are mostly just asking like how it's been adjusting back to real life after being gone so long. Not to speak for you, but I feel like you adjust to change a lot better than I do. It's something I feel like I've just learned over these past few weeks. Like I feel like I've been struggling more, and I feel like it's more of a change for you.
I never really have a trouble with change like that. Doesn't bother me that much.
But how's it been adjusting? Like, do you feel like just nothing?
It's an adjustment for sure, but like I don't really feel too much different like in that sense.
I think it's different for everyone. Like I said, I think I have a harder time adjusting, but it's just been good to just talk to you about it, you know? A lot of people keep asking where Chase is working now. He's been taking the month of October off, kind of figure out like what the next steps are. So we're not really sure what he's gonna do next just yet. Probably figure it out this month of November or early December is my guess. I know I said a lot of stuff about him doing fire or police. One thing you should know about him is he changes his mind every time you blink. So, but right now he's a stay-at-home cat dad. He's busy taking care of our baby cats because they are devilish. How was to be far from Faith?
It was a nice break, you know. Really hard, especially at first.
Yeah.
It was a huge adjustment. You know, I'm not like a really big fan of being around a bunch of people. Usually just kind of hanging out with you, really odd and difficult at first. Like you said, you know, you got used to it. I also kind of got used to it, but
yeah,
like it was just good knowing like there is an end in sight.
It was gone for so long that I got to the point where I was like, I couldn't imagine you being here. But now that you're back, I can't even like remember what it was like when you weren't here. Chase wants to go to Ross because he matches. There's never anything in Ross. Our new apartment has a lot of walls that need decorate. I'm not doing an AI though. Like, I'm not doing that. Look, it's AI Santa Claus. Little Santa.
Sneaky as big.
You need it too though. Chase left with 32 teeth and came back with 31. They took his teeth, his tooth. Here's my outfit. I got this shirt from Kohl's. My pants are from Dry Goods. Uggs and my Coach bag. This is how it's been ever since he got home. I just follow him around. Just want to be included. It's a good memory you'll always remember about us. I like me and you. Too many to choose from or not enough? Uggy. Uggy, put him back. Ugly. U-G-L-Y. Did distance make the heart grow fonder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It did.
It did. Till you got here.
So like me.
Then I was like, oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Also, people keep commenting about Chase's weight loss. How many pounds did you lose? He got sick at first, so he lost a lot of weight because he got sick.
Probably like
40?
46 pounds, I think.
He's just a tiny little guy now. There's 6 little bags for $5. Low-key, I might get this. Wait, are these cute? So sad, it's Forever 21 stuff. We left Ross with nothing. Just got to Trader Joe's. I'm gonna hopefully get all of our groceries for the week. I feel like I've seen videos of people saying that Trader Joe's is weird about people filming in their stores. You guys really small right now because if anyone calls me out, if anyone tells me like you can't film in here, I'll have to quit, you guys. I'll have to stop filming, stop posting. Yeah, forever. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Of this stuff.
I remember when that's
This is what we're leaving with. Great. I love it. came by my parents' house to steal some food. Just spent a few hours at my parents' house. We're gonna head home now. I'm gonna make some dinner. But first, we're gonna answer a few more questions. What are some things you came to realize that you might have taken for granted now that you're back?
Being able to be independent. Yes, everything is so structured. You don't really get to make a lot of decisions. This is how it's going to go, and this is what we're going to do. And everything's so easy. Like, it really is that easy. Yeah, like, there's challenging things, obviously. You know, I got recycled. Something was very challenging for me there, EMT phase. Being a grown man and just being able to walk across the street by yourself and stuff like that, you will take for granted if you join the military. And have a good reason for it and a good method.
Yeah, it makes sense, but it's still frustrating.
It's just, easy. Yeah, it's just frustrating. Other things, you know, really just spending time with Faith, like that's a big thing. Like, if that's your best friend, and they should be, then, you know, you just don't realize, like, how important that person is to you and, like, the things they do for you. You can miss out on parts of their lives, and you take that for granted. You think, I'm just going to be gone X or Y amount of time.
And also, like, you don't know. I think what would make me scared is, like, you don't know what you could miss out on. Someone could get hurt, someone could die, and you're not there, and you can't be there.
As your husband, that was, like, the biggest worry. If I'm not there and I can't be there, because I can't just be like, hey guys, I'm leaving. Right. They will work with you pretty good on that. You're
supposed to contact, like, the Red Cross or something, and even then, like, you have to talk to them. They have to talk to, like, it would be so, if something was happening right now, it would be forever until you actually got here. But that's why we're lucky that nothing like that happened. What was the hardest thing you and Chase went through? Something that was really hard at first was the military discussion, deciding on that was a very big disagreement. And it goes into another question someone asked, which was, how did you decide to go active versus National Guard? I personally want to say I think I'm a big factor in that. For a long time, Chase wanted to go active, and I was just like, actually not for me.
Kind of what she said, and
but I think we're glad that we made that decision.
And also, I'm grateful for her not wanting that, because honestly, that wouldn't have been for me. Because, like, I was talking about going active duty, going for special forces, and, you know, stuff like that. And I mean, yeah, like, I'm still interested in stuff like that. Going active duty in any of those ways, like, to me, I just wouldn't have liked it personally.
Okay, we're gonna do rapid fire answering questions once I get to it. Will you ever move back to California?
No.
No. How many kids do you want? I don't know.
Not sure.
Favorite nicknames? Bae.
Yeah, bae. A tip for a healthy relationship.
Wouldn't know. Next.
How long have you guys been together?
4 years. In February, it's gonna be 5 years. That's crazy.
Am I working now? Nowhere currently.
Stay-at-home cat dad, duh.
When are you going to have kids?
A lot of people are asking that.
We shall see. What are y'all's dreams, dream jobs?
I don't dream of working.
Yeah, kind of the same as her. Just kind of more like, I like working. I like doing a lot of things. That's my problem. I like a lot of things.
Too much. Yeah. Too many dream jobs.
What was it like for Chase to be away from you, and what was it like training in the military?
It was very hard at first, but 3 months in, I adjusted, and it was more bearable.
So training in the military, I mean, it was good. There's
different
a lot
for
of
everyone.
Yeah, it's different for everyone. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it. I felt like there was always a trajectory, like, set out for you. You had something to learn, and, like, really a lot of learning on your own if you really wanted to learn. So that was kind of cool. And does Chase plan to get contacts or a new hairstyle?
People have been commenting about your glasses.
What about them?
They don't like the frames, but I don't know.
These?
Yeah, but I don't know what would look better. I don't know men's glasses very well.
I mean, I like them. And
I think you've got more into your style, too.
Yeah,
now that you're more confident.
I don't know. Hairstyle, I don't know. My hair,
I like this right now. Maybe a little shorter up here.
Trying to go through different hairstyles. His thoughts on you becoming more religious, and is that something he wants for himself? Yes. Yeah, I do. We're actually working on that. We found a church we're going to go try out.
This Sunday, yeah.
I mean, I've always been religious, but at the same time, never really, like, dedicated. It's a lukewarm Christian.
That's what I was going to say. I think both of our parents were very lukewarm Christians, and so I think that's just kind of what we've always fallen into, but we definitely want to get more into it.
You have a 5-10 year plan. I'll let you answer that one.
I think 5 or 10 years, I don't even know.
It's
That's
too hard
so
to really
long.
think about. Like,
we're still figuring a lot of things out with life, and like I feel like a lot of things could change. Like, yeah, we've talked about moving to Tennessee, but that's not set in stone. I hope we have a house by then.
And I hope we will.
It reminds me of like when people
Idea.
say, how many kids are you gonna have? I don't know. We could have one and be like, that's it.
We might have one, and you might be like, yeah, we're done because I'm not going through that again.
Yeah.
Or we might have one, and then
Yeah,
another
and
one,
also
another one,
it depends
another
on
one.
finances, like, too.
And-
Everything's kind of
yeah.
just up in the air. Have a house within the next 5 years. I think, like, that's the only big thing I really hope to have. A house on some land.
Yes. My husband is in basic right now, and is struggling is what I assume she meant. What helped you cope? What can I do? I got really sick in basic. My only thing was just I just wanted to get home, something to look forward to. Like I'm going home to my wife, my brother. That was really important for me to get back to. Just my biggest motivation in basic. I was like, I want to be able to talk to my wife, because in AIT you can communicate with your family. So that little step up, that little stepping stone was just like, I gotta get there.
Yeah, so like finding motivation, like what's gonna.
Because like I really lost like all my weight in basic. I mean, it's really dependent on you. What's gonna motivate him, what's gonna give him the reason to get through it. Person dependent. And then for yourself, I mean,
Like her?
that's all you.
Oh, like
yeah,
what you
yeah.
can help.
I don't know.
I think the
maybe you can give some
letters
insight.
during basic, that was
So-
something I looked forward to so much,
You know, the
was
phone calls on
letters.
Sunday.
Yes, the Sundays, like my Sundays revolved around like everything had to be like, well, Chase could call at any time and I have to leave. I focused a lot on when basic would end
Mhm.
and kind of ignored the big countdown, and that helped me cope. I think it helped me I don't know, live in delusion, because then after basic graduation came, I was like, oh, like
Yeah.
there's so much longer. But in the moment during basic, just watching that and knowing I was going to be able to see you, because the basic countdown is not it's not that long in comparison to the full thing, like two and a half
Yeah.
months or something, whatever, 11 weeks.
It's nothing. It flies by. It really does.
It does.
Fly. And another big thing that's like outside of like the typical, oh, my family, oh, this, oh, that's motivation. Really make a or many good friends. I mean, I've never been somebody to like have a lot of friends. I don't really care to. Like, I had a really good buddy there, won't say his name, but really good buddy in basic training. Having some good friends there to
good point.
keep you like, level-headed, making good
It's like a
jokes.
good distraction,
and, yeah,
too.
you're all struggling together.
I think
Yeah.
that during basic, I didn't have any friends in the beginning. I feel like we were both like this, like, I don't really care to have friends. I don't really, and like, whatever. Once I made friends, like the friends in my neighborhood, and we were hanging out every day and talking every day, it was like so helpful, a great distraction. And especially while you're going through something that's difficult, having friends makes it a lot more fun.
And then the friends you made online that were going through the same things that you were
Yes,
going
yes.
through.
That's why I started posting when he was in basic on my second TikTok, and I went from 8,000 followers to 30,000. Just from, it was my way of coping. It wasn't trying to get clout or even trying to find a community. Like, it just, like, I wanted to cope. But in doing that, I made friends. Shout out Serena, if you're watching this, you're like my number one friend. Her husband left the same day Chase did, so it really felt like we went through the entire thing together. The day after his basic training graduation, I was in shambles, but so was she. So it was like going through it together and having someone to relate to is so helpful. A military spouse community online, like, they are so sweet. I never knew how much of a community there is on there and how kind they can be. I feel like there's such a bad rep for military spouses. 9 times out of 10, they were freaking sweethearts, and I love them. Okay, rant is over.
Another thing.
It's not rapid fire anymore.
Yeah, another thing about that, and like, it's not necessarily anything to do with like coping, but the best thing to do in basic training is to blend in. The goal would be for your drill sergeants and captain or whoever it may be to not know your name. And the only reason they knew my name at the end was because I had to talk to them more frequently. Blend in with the crowd. Don't excel too much. Don't be lazy, but don't excel too much, because you just kind of want to get through basic. In AIT, shine like a star. Freaking be out there. I did not have a choice. And it wasn't for the greatest reasons. Try to blend in basic. Try to shine in AIT and do as good as you can in everything that you do. That's my opinion.
That was
So
a good
much
closing
easier.
statement.
Yeah. He's like, shut up, man.
Really, like 90% of the comments that we got. We're gonna go eat dinner, wrap this thing up. We have lots of fun stuff coming up. Do we?
Yeah.
Christmas, decorating our apartment, just more long form.
all the
Thanksgiving.
foodie, you know.
Thanksgiving. Love you, bye. Say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say love you guys.
No.
Thank you so much for all your support.